Father who art in heaven.
Schnell!
Holy is your name. May your kingdom come.
Schnell!
May your will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Benedikt!
Give us our daily bread.
Bereit!
Forgive us for our sins,
Siehe!
as we forgive others.
Tür!
You came.
As fast as I could.
My letter.
I drank every word. I brought you a cake.
Oh, my favorite.
Chocolate. And spiced tea.
Even in prison, with you, I'm free. Free to dream again.
Someday this nightmare war will end, and we will start our life together.
Maria, my love, you stay with me.
We'll be together soon. Time races by.
Yes, for free men, yes. For me, the hours taunt me.
This is a temporary taunting. This harsh and painful time is producing in you a sweet tenderness, like the best Riesling. Don't worry, my love. These bars will not keep us apart. I was first in my archery sport. If any German god gets in our way, I will take him out.
No doubt. Oh, I love the way you lift my spirits.
Two are better than one. We are not going to let a silly little walled war interfere with our plans. So, stand up, Pastor Bonhoeffer, and look at me in the eye. I choose you, in good times or bad. These walls have no eternal power over us. Is that clear? Can I get an amen?
Amen!
Keep ready! Meet back, komm durch!
Someone is coming, I must go. When I return, we can discuss our wedding. It will be a glorious traditional German wedding.
Oh, Maria, take these letters in case I...
Close your eyes, my darling. Even in darkness, I am here.
Guten Tag, my friend. You look well today. There's no need to say thank you for the rare privileges I grant you. You are lucky, Dietrich, that I have allowed you all these personal items. Most of your friends have bare bones in their cell. However, since the Allies are advancing, I will ignore this. There are more important things to discuss. For example, your future, your life.
That's funny.
Well, that's funny.
With the war over and the American army only a few kilometers away, I was thinking about your future, your life.
You fail to realize who holds the power here. Your life does not have to end here, Bonhoeffer.
If it does. It will only be the beginning.
Oh, spoken like a true pastor. Oh, I admire your conviction, your faith. Prost! Mrs. Fay, we are quite alike, you and I. I too have a high calling and a conviction. I have to admit, Pastor, that you were the hardest man to catch. All of your other conspirators, those attempted assassins who failed to kill our beloved Fuhrer, were easier to find and imprison. Yet you were the last one. Oh, a most sly fox you are. But I finally got you. Do you know where your friends are now?
No.
Do you know if they are still alive? Yes? No? What? Perhaps these here, they will help you. I believe this one here, right? Yes. This here is your... Oh, I believe this is your brother.
Those who live by the sword shall die by it.
Perhaps. But I am a professional soldier. Hitler's orders were to capture all those who tried to murder him. I am only following obediently our God-given leader. My job is to kill. You, Herr Bonhoeffer, are a churchman. Did not God say, thou shalt not kill? Yet, here you are, in prison, charged with attempted murder, high treason. Well, how do you justify that?
When we both stand before God, how will you justify this and millions of Jews?
There, look at the time. Oh, I would love to stay and chat, but alas, well, I have a war to finish.
You are right about one thing, Muller. They are quite alike in that we both have a war to finish.
Al diavolo, conde alla tua puttana madre, tu uccidero! You German.
Yeah?
I hate Germans.
All of them?
Parla italiano,
Poco?
inglese,
Better.
Salvatore.
Dietrich.
Forgive me for coming in uninvited and a dripping wet mess, eh?
Welcome to my home. Benvenuto, amico mio. What part of Italy are you from?
The part tourists avoid.
Can't be that bad.
Sorry. Nasty habit.
Pickpocket, eh? Is that why you're in here?
No, but it does come in handy.
From Sicily?
How dare you call me a Siciliano? Siciliano. Cattiva. I'm from Napoli. Bella Napoli sul mare. Ever heard of it?
No, unfortunate.
See, very unfortunate.
Someday.
Yes, maybe someday. I tell you what, my new German prison mate. If we both are alive by tomorrow morning, I'll visit our commanding officer and explain to him this big a mistake. He will help pack our bags, and before the sun sets tomorrow night, we will be on a first-class train heading towards sunny Italia.
Sounds wonderful. How will I say goodbye to my lovely home here? My Gestapo friends.
Well, don't forget to pack your swim trunks.
Swim trunks? Since when did Italians start wearing swim trunks?
Hey, that's so funny. I'm glad I didn't slit your throat. For now.
Me too. I have enough enemies.
I didn't catch your last name.
Bonhoeffer. Dietrich Bonhoeffer at your service.
Piacere. Salvatore Antonio Benevento. How long you been in here?
Long enough to see things I should not see.
May I ask you a personal question?
Oh, yes, indeed.
How is it that you got all this stuff? I mean, the last cell I was in, I was lucky to get a dirty blanket.
My guess is some of the guards like me. I try to treat them as neighbors and not thugs.
And how's a nice neighborly guy get thrown in prison?
I said things in my speeches they didn't like.
Speeches, what? Are you a politician? A professor?
No. A pastor.
Don't lie to me, Pastor. If you lie to me, I can kill you with my bare hands, capiche?
Yes. Why would I need to lie to you knowing that I may be dead by morning? The war is over. The Allies are 20 kilometers away. Muller is determined to put the hangman's noose around my neck.
Muller. The Heinrich Muller.
Hitler placed him in charge of killing all those who tried to assassinate him. I was part of the plot. I'm sure you'll meet him soon. But enough about me. Your turn. Tell me about you. How did you end up here?
Well, I suppose we aren't going anywhere. And you don't seem the Nazi type. I suppose I can trust you, eh?
I'll take that as a compliment.
Eh? Salute. I am a spy. A double agent, and not a very good one at that. I tried to convince the Nazis that I had valuable information on American generals and troop movements in Sicilia. I worked my way up to high-level German officers. My plan was to give them false hope mixed in with some local intel, then relay the information back to the Americans.
Sounds dangerous.
Very. But then I made a critical mistake.
Mistake? Someone ratted you out.
One night, I see some Nazis in an alley behind the taverna. They were roughing up a family, Jews, that were trying to flee. They tore the clothes off the women and began to rape them. There were a mother and 2 daughters. I have a wife and 2 daughters. The soldiers were laughing. I acted drunk to try and distract them. I said, "Hey, I'll pay for you to get a hotel room. It's better than this dirty alley." They pushed me down and got more violent. I pulled my knife and slit the throat of the first. Took the gun and shot the rest. 3 days later, they catch me at the border.
The only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. I am deeply honored to have you as my cellmate, Salvatore. You must be exhausted. Please take my pot.
Grazie. I like what you've done with the place. You know, some curtains would be nice.
They're on order. I hope you like blue. Are you hungry?
Are you joking? I'm Italian. I'm always hungry. Oh, I see you're a writer, too.
Put that down. Put that down, please.
Did Muller do this? Are these your friends who tried to kill Hitler?
This one is was my brother. Yeah, eat all of it. I'm not hungry.
God, I wouldn't feed this to my pigs! Did you poison this?
No, it's not poisoned, at least not by me.
I don't trust anyone, especially you Germans. You know, I look at you and I can't tell which side you're on. I've seen too many double spies. If you try something behind my back, I warn you, I will kill you.
I understand. I'd hate to die before I see Bella Napoli.
I'll make you a deal.
A deal with a Napolitano? You think I'm crazy?
Crazy or not, here is the deal. If we are both still alive by morning, we will break out of this shithole and flee to my home. When we get to Napoli, we will go to Piazza San Carlo for a magnificent night at the opera. Oh, you have not lived until you've seen a real Italian opera. Man. No. Oh! Scusi. Magnifico.
Come sit.
Oh, shit! Go to hell! Damn all of you!
I meant them, not you.
Here, take a rest. I'll have some water.
You're German.
Yes. Don't worry. Not all of us are Nazis.
What is this?
Oh, it's wine from my hometown. You look like you could use it.
I'm Dietrich.
Parker Elston. Thanks for the wine.
Good, huh? Put some air on your chest.
Yeah, take the paint off my Chevy truck, too.
You American?
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
From the looks of your camera, they think you're a spy.
I'm a photojournalist, not a spy.
You sure as hell look like one.
You must have captured images they didn't want others to see.
Now, you can't imagine what I've seen.
You talk funny.
Yeah, so do you.
You sound like cowboy from Indian and Hollywood movie.
Sir, I'm from Texas.
Texas.
That's right, sir, Texas. Born and raised. Home of Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
That's right, the original Dr. Pepper.
Can he fix my leg?
Dr. Pepper is a soft drink, like Coca-Cola.
Casate. How do you know this?
I lived in America, Harlem, New York, for a while. Then moved back here recently.
Why the hell did you come back to Nazi Germany?
I had to.
Had to what?
Follow my convictions. Practice what I preach.
Do Harlem New Yorkers talk funny like him?
No, they talk and sing like angels.
Well, have you been to this Texas?
No. America is very big. 48 different states make up the United States. The state of California alone is the same size as Italy.
And how do you say, bullshit?
My state of Texas is bigger than California.
Yeah.
Shoot, bigger than all 48.
Oh, you must know Tonto and Lone Ranger, too.
Please, I insist that you all stay for dinner.
Well, sorry, but I have made plans to dine with Hitler and Mussolini.
Thank you kindly.
But if you insist, I can cancel. Too much. Well, a toast to new prison partners who all, the three of us, eh?
Prison partners who all talk funny.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Salute.
Prost.
So, how the hell did you wind up in here?
I'd sure as hell like to know myself. One moment, I'm on a date with my girl, burgers and Dr. Peppers at Juanita's Drive-In, then a shoot-'em-up movie at the movie house. Next day, I'm on a transport ship to England. My flat feet took me out of combat. They took a gun out of my hands and gave me a camera. Capture the war news, they said. I landed in France on D-Day.
You landed at Normandy.
Omaha Beach. Lost a lot of buddies in the surf. I was placed in an elite platoon headed straight for the front lines. Started taking pictures of what the Nazi army was leaving behind, and all of a sudden, I find myself in this French country farmhouse. Or what's left of it. The Nazis used it as a whorehouse. I start to explore the barn. And I discover what's inside. Women, children, and babies all shot. The smell alone made me puke. There's this one girl, 11, 12. She could have been a twin to my sister Mary Beth. She's wearing this yellow dress and lying in a pool of blood. The Nazis were in such a hurry they didn't even bury the bodies. She still had flowers in her hair.
I wonder why they would place a green GI photographer in an elite recon platoon.
I reckon it was my ability to speak German. A couple of German immigrants settled in where I'm from. I got a good ear for it.
What happened to your platoon?
Most were gunned down or taken prisoner. Bastards didn't want me to capture on film what was in that barn. Luckily, I had 2 cameras. One I stashed in the cellar. The other, they smashed the shit out of.
Welcome to our abode.
How long y'all been cooped up here?
Over a year for me. Over time, the gods have let me keep some personal things. Before that, I had been hunted down.
Hunted? For what? Wait, let me guess. You tried to assassinate Hitler.
Yes?
You're shitting me. A spy?
Operation Valkyrie. Our assassination plot failed. I and General Rommel helped organize it.
No shit.
This could very well be my last meal.
Shit.
Good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive my interruption there. Bonhoeffer, it looks like you have guests.
Indeed. Your hench wolves have gathered in more sheep.
You know each other.
Oh, he's been to my church a few times. Once to arrest me as I began to speak.
Holy shit.
Holy is correct. Your cellmate here is part of the Christian resistance. Relax, everyone. No need to get upset during a meal among friends.
Hard to relax when sheep dine with wolves.
As a pastor, a good shepherd, even the black sheep are welcome at the table, right?
In this case, wolves dressed in sheep.
Hell, shit, wolves, coyotes, I reckon to kill all you bastards.
Wait. Something tells me what's in that box is better than this merde caca.
Yes. Let's not squabble. Come, bearing gifts from the kitchen.
Oh, well, good food is my native language. Please let me get you a seat.
Oh, grazie, signore. And of course, a vintage Riesling to compliment. And yes, for you, an Italian Tuscan Chianti.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I should kill you. But, let's eat first.
Do you mind some atmosphere?
No, please. How do I know this isn't poison?
Shout out, Dietrich.
Oh, come join us. There's plenty. Mal buon appetito. Mangia.
Delicious taters.
Magnifico.
I can't remember the last time I had a spread like this. Duncan.
Bitte Sean, why let war get in the way of a good meal shared together with friends? Please, Dietrich, drink with us.
Enough!
Please, Herr Bonhoeffer, where is your Easter spirit?
What do you want?
Want? I want what we all want.
Come. Bonjour, my friend.
Our guest brings a good Riesling.
Do you realize who our guest is? What he's done?
Come, Dietrich, let us sit and reason together.
I swear I will cut off your throat! If you only knew what he's done, you would do the same!
Oh, I smell a rat. Trying to fatten up the pigs before the slaughter.
Answer him. Answer Answer him now! Tell us the truth or you will face my fury!
As a Christian pastor, you wouldn't dare.
Perhaps. But as a human being!
If you knew what power I possess, you would squirm.
Why did you come?
Tell us the truth!
I have come to grant you freedom. All of you.
What the hell do you mean?
I am Heinrich Muller, captain of Hitler's secret police.
Hitler's #1 henchman. Grand architect behind the Nazis' final solution. Genocide. Anyone not of Aryan race, Jews, Negroes, anyone who looks like you, who talks like you, will be executed. Heinrich's Gestapo act as hunter, judge, jury, and executioner all in one day.
Very proud of you, Dietrich. Oh, you know so much.
And soon, the entire world will know.
I also have the power to release you. To go home!
Liar! You would never let us leave here.
It's a very simple offer. As soon as our dear Christian brother signs this document, you all become free men. You could leave tonight.
Dealing with the devil is a very dangerous proposition.
My offer is on the table for a dangerously short amount of time. Gentlemen, I will leave you to discuss amongst yourselves. The choice is yours.
How can we trust your word?
Faith. Faith. Right, Dietrich? It all comes down to faith. Your lives depend upon it. I almost forgot. Here is a special gift for you, Bonhoeffer. You might find it useful when the time comes.
He said we're free to go. To go home.
Home seems so far away.
To see my family again.
See my wife, my children. Dietrich, what does it say?
Hitler wants me to publicly denounce my faith. By signing this, I betray everything I believe in.
Bastards! All of them!
What if you don't sign it?
I will be charged with treason, then executed.
Then sign it. We can all go home and later testify that you didn't sign it. I mean, it's only a damn piece of paper.
To succumb to this is to be one of them.
Hell, I'll sign it for damn God's sake. He's given us our freedom. Don't be idiots.
Put down that pen, you damn Yankee, or I'll slit your throat! This is more about you and me. This is about Dietrich's convictions.
This is a conflict between you, Muller, and me. No need for you to be played as pawns.
Hell, I'd demand to see Muller right now and make a deal. I've dealt with Nazi devils before. We're going home, I promise.
Well, wait a minute, you little Texas shit. You're not going anywhere without me.
Die Reden Officer saying, Bering Dick, auf nicht die Welt allem Tour, wir werden Garland, dass sie ihren kommen.
You were wearing a yellow summer dress holding a rose.
Mother told me you were too old and stuffy for me.
Eberhard told me to never date a student.
But you did.
He also told me to never speak in public against Hitler.
But you did.
And look where it landed me.
Landed you next to me. When those around you rode a popular train headed toward the cliff, you did not.
If you board the wrong train, it's no use running along the corridor in the other direction. At some point, you have to decide to jump off or to stay.
Not only was it your handsome face, but your willingness to jump when others stayed that has captured my heart.
And you, madam, have interrupted my world in a most splendid way.
A splendid interruption. Oh, that's me. Mother isn't always right.
Sometimes the line between following in blind faith and being foolish is very thin.
Sometimes in love, that line disappears altogether.
You look lovely tonight.
Why, thank you, Professor. Well, are you going to just sit there like a stump, or are you going to ask me to dance?
Oh, here, in prison.
Some things can't be bound. Let's make it a ballroom.
Oh, I'm a horrible dancer.
Yes, you are. And I am horrible at ancient theology.
We make a perfect pair.
Enter. Guten Abend, gentlemen. Second time tonight. To what do I owe this pleasure?
We think we have a better solution.
Better solution?
We have a plan to give you all that you want.
And something to give in return as well.
The best deals when both parties are right away happy.
Please. Please sit down and share a drink.
Dankeschön.
This is a gift from a Russian general. There's nothing like a sip or two of vodka to warm you up on a cold Bavarian night.
I want to apologize for our cellmate's rude interruption.
Bonhoeffer. With a loose cannon. A voice of treason to the fatherland.
He's got loose marbles up here, too.
Yeah, Dietrich seems to have been kicked in the head by a Mustang more than a few times.
Many of our expert doctors can label him as, how you say, a crackpot?
He's a walking cuckoo clock.
True as that may be. The problem is the damage has just begun. What Bonhoeffer started is now growing as we speak. His speeches, sermons, and letters have fueled the counterinsurgents here in Germany, elsewhere too. His followers, no matter how many we arrest, grow in numbers.
Forgive me for being a slow-learning country boy from Texas, but how can one wimpy pastor be such a threat?
It's a good question. We must start with history. Here, let me refill your cups. And oblige me to show you several photographs. Some we got from your camera. Here. This one.
Show me what you left in Harlem. Come on. Not that, Master.
I have a good teacher.
Who else shall we invite to our wedding? It's only 2 months away.
All my students, my aunts and uncles, and a few of the prison guards.
Oh, Father won't approve.
Oh, he still thinks I'm too old for you.
You are.
With age comes maturity, wisdom, and prudence.
Don't forget, we meet with the florist tomorrow about our wedding. 10 o'clock, don't be late.
Tomorrow? Oh, let me check my schedule.
This is serious.
Cement walls are serious.
What walls?
This cold, harsh reality.
Decorations and flowers will help. Stand up.
Here?
No, silly. The groom stands here, next to his best man.
Eberhard is stubborn. He refuses to wear his tuxedo.
Be still, Eberhard, so I can fix your tie. Pin this flower on and smile. That's more like what the best man looks like.
Oh, Eb, do you have the ring? Oh, no. Oh,
Here it is.
oh, thank God. Now may I kiss the bride?
Not yet. Let's greet our guests.
Oh.
Oh, your brothers look so handsome.
Who is that sour-faced old woman by the piano?
That is Auntie Helena.
She hasn't stopped scowling at me.
Helena is a master scowler. Runs in the family. When she was young, she ate a whole lemon and her face froze into that.
Many of the prison guards have kind of faces.
She also doesn't approve of our marriage. But I do.
That's all that matters.
Close your eyes, darling.
Close my eyes.
And be the first to taste our delicious wedding cake. Oh, taste and see that it is good.
Your grandmother makes the best cakes in all the land. She's amazing.
No one does better.
Are you cold, my love?
This summer dress can't keep the chill away.
Oh, here. Wear my coat. These drafty walls are not built like grandfather's house.
Grandfather's cedar planks smell of Christmas morning. Oh, and grandmother's down feathered bed has a heavenly and magical smell of deep slumber.
Yet, here, a moldy cot. I stare at the cold grey walls.
I stare at the cold grey walls. Oh, read it with me. Your poetry has always touched my heart, Dietrich. One of the things that made me fall for you. Read it with me. Outside, a summer evening.
That does not know me.
Go singing into the countryside.
Prison vaults that contain my body but not my soul.
Sleep a little. Strengthen your heart and spirit till daylight breaks.
Slowly the tides of day ebb on an eternal shore.
There on that shore my spirit and soul are aflame, calling me home.
The boots of our captors cry out louder in this blood-red night. I hear my soul tremble and heave.
My darling Dietrich, when the night becomes darker than 1,000 midnights, when the sun turns pale, turn and lean into his glorious light.
Maria, do not leave me alone again.
Never.
History, gentlemen, has taught us there's only the pure and strong survive. The eagle is lord of the sky because he soars higher than the lesser and inferior birds below. The mighty lion is king of his domain because he eliminates all other weaker animals. The lion who lies down with the lamb, as Bonhoeffer would preach, is inviting a disease of weakness and imperfection.
We Romans ruled the known world, conquered many kingdoms. But as soon as those Christians infiltrated our government and society, we began to weaken and fall apart.
Good to hear that you know your Italian history. Bonhoeffer and his message is precisely that. We must not repeat these mistakes. We will not fail as the Romans did. We will conquer the world, no matter what the cost.
Well, now that you have Bonhoeffer, and you've had many of his disciples arrested or shot, his resistance and his cause will fade away.
This is what I don't understand. Look at these photographs. His followers are growing and spreading despite our assertive efforts to stop it. Hundreds here gather in the underground church. He is more effective here in prisons than out. As if we kill him, then he
becomes a martyr. And some can rise from the dead.
Then Bonhoeffer! He will not become a martyr under my watch!
What if Bonhoeffer kills himself?
Suicide.
He doesn't seem the type.
What's your plan?
We set it all up to look like a suicide. We write the note. We make official statements and tell the world that Dietrich Bonhoeffer realized his God failed him and left him here to rot. He retracted his faith and proclaims total allegiance to Hitler.
Can this materialize tonight?
He's a pesky bull, but I still think he'll crack. He'll sign those papers.
One man's death means more to you than all these others. Once Bonhoeffer hangs himself, you have your victory. You can let all these innocent, weak, inferior people go too, these pathetic Jews in striped pajamas.
If you can pull this suicide off, you too can go free. But my orders from Hitler himself are to destroy all the Jews and all other vile rats.
This war is over, Muller. We can hear the Allies coming.
It is not over for me. I have a duty to the fatherland. If only there was a more efficient way to exterminate these vermin Jews or vile rats.
Go back to your wife, your children, your family. Let the rats free and they will soon devour each other.
How can I trust you to carry out this plan on Bonhoeffer?
Faith. It all comes down to faith.
Of faith! Hell, you're even starting to sound like Bonhoeffer.
Remember, us Romans.
The Romans have what it takes to execute a cellmate.
I'm Italian. We invented the mafia. Do not insult me again.
Prove it.
Prove what?
If you can kill him now, that proves to me you can also kill Bonhoeffer.
Well, that's absurd. I need him to set up the suicide.
You are the brains behind this plan. You don't need this imbecile.
You're mad.
Perhaps. But I have what it takes to kill a man. Do you?
Hell yes. I don't want to get his stupid American brains splattered all over. I'll take him to the wall.
Yes, oh yes, I wouldn't want my photos stained by this scum. Oh yes. These are my two daughters. Aren't they beautiful in their Easter dresses? They write to me and ask me, when is Daddy coming home? Oh, not soon enough, my darlings. However, if we aim this way, we avoid the mass. Let me show you. There, look at that. It was empty. You spies go back and you try to convince Bonhoeffer to sign the documents or kill himself, and I won't have to load this with fresh bullets. Was komm! Schnell her! Right, schnell! Oh.
Yeah, us too.
I do not believe much in God or the devil. But tonight I met the devil himself.
They will kill us all!
Or we can do it ourselves.
Dear brothers, sit with me again. Let us keep our wits.
Oh, pray for
Present darkness is only temporary.
Pray for me, Dietrich.
We embrace the deep mystery that in death new life appears. Fear has no power over us.
This God you know, it's not the God I know. Put in a good word for me.
indeed. At his table all are welcome. All of us are hungry beggars. Only a few have found a pantry. It may appear that the Nazis control our fate, but truth be told, it is God. Our hands, once strong and active, are bound in helplessness. Our cause, now committed to stronger hands. Peace to us. Come now, share this meal with me.
You, pastor or spy, are a great puzzlement. One moment I want to slit your throat, and now Hell, let's eat. Once you get an Italian crying, he won't stop. Pastor, would you say a traditional German grace for us?
Indeed. Even better. How about you, Parker? Would you please bless our meal? Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah, of course. Unser Vater, der in Himmel ist, segne diese Mahlzeit, die wir an deinem Tisch stellen werden. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. First American I've met who speaks a second language. Rare.
Rare indeed.
When this is all over, you will meet my wife and children and have a traditional, real Italian meal. With real wine, not this German piss.
Someday when this is over, I'll take you to Texas to see a Texas sunset. Mm-hmm. The sky on fire with red and orange, the colors you've never seen.
They can lock us up, but they can't steal our memories and hopes.
Dietrich, will God send the Nazis to hell?
We do our own sending. The choice of heaven or hell starts with us, right here.
Well, when you next speak, let him know I'm coming.
I promise. Will you promise not to slit my throat?
Maybe. Pass the bread.
You hear that? Nazis know the Allies are near. Nazis always cover their tracks and leave no trace of their crimes to humanity.
I highly doubt that they'll stay to defend this place. Nothing left to fight for here.
The very opposite of what your people did at the Alamo.
The Alamo, what the hell is that?
Oh, you tell him, Parker. It's where you grew up, right there in Dallas.
Oh, let me guess. Texas?
Hell, yes. Don't mess with Texas. Them Mexican banditos, they tried to take our land. And we fought them off at a small fort called the Alamo. You got any more wine?
Many brave died to save their small fort. I bet Parker knew of those locals who fought.
Yes. My granddaddy was one who fought and died at the Alamo.
Must be difficult and emotional to walk by your grandfather's gravesite behind the Alamo fort.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Our village is very proud of the Alamo.
You mean town? You meant to say town, not village. And the Alamo is in San Antonio, not Dallas. Tell us, Parker, How is British garden this time of year? Have the dogwood trees bloomed yet near Wilhelm Park? By the river? You see, my family would holiday there every August. I am very familiar with that region's dialect. Your dialect. Where you're from? Is this what you're looking for?
All you have to do is sign these damn papers and you'd be free.
Muller left this for me. Or you. This one bullet. The way out, perhaps. Alas, another spy.
You rot in hell, you Nazi scum!
I'll see you there as well.
That moving story about the women and children found dead in a barn, was that all a lie?
Nein, it was all true. Except one thing. I didn't shoot those Jewish rats with a camera.
Shoot him now before I slit his throat!
No! No, stop! He needs to face his crimes. You will gag him up and tie him.
Give him a taste now! Why the hell did you stop me?
Enough! Bloodshed! Enough!
We are as good as dead, or we can do it ourselves.
He will face his crimes soon in the fire. I beg you, in the name of God, please. Please, Salvatore, give me the gun.
Take the blasted gun. I'm gonna break out of here.
Ow.
I hope the guard doesn't notice it's missing.
Napoli streets. Napoli streets skills paid off. Huh?
I'm not going to die like my father. I'm going to get out of this nightmare.
Sir! Sir! What did the Nazis do to your father?
They used him. He was a puppet. And when they got all they could, he became expendable. Like a barn cat toying with a mouse before a kill.
Were you close?
I worshipped him. As a kid, I would follow Papa around like a shadow. Mama would say Papa was a jack of all trades, but a master of none. He was a charmer with a velvet tongue. He would start up a business, get friends to invest, and then all of a sudden, bad luck seemed to show up. And then the gambling. Papa started to drown in debt. In a small town, you can only hide for so long. He became desperate when the Nazis invaded our town. They needed information and intel, and my father, for a price, gave them everything they wanted. He found new money, but he lost old friends. He became their puppet. Whatever the German officers wanted, food, women, parties, you name it, my father would find it. But then the stakes rose higher. Soon the Nazis wanted the Jews. For an Italian, to rat on your people is an unforgivable sin. A sin worse than death. And my father became a Judas. Some were our neighbors and friends. When the last Jewish family was caught and dragged into the piazza, the German captain took out his pistol and then without the blink of an eye, he fired 3 shots into my father. Lying there in his own blood, on the cobblestones, their money clenched in his hands.
I am sorry.
Well, I'm not going to die like him. They can't cage me like a rat. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Here, wrap this cloth around.
When the hell is this God of yours coming to rescue us?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're a man of the cloth. You're supposed to know these things.
This cloth I bear doesn't come with every answer.
You sure don't seem like a pastor.
You don't seem like a spy.
A spy who failed. Bringing shame to his country, his family.
A failure. Look at me, sir. You are far from being a failure. I have seen failures. You're not in that company. You risked your life trying to save those women in the alley. You fought this evil with your bare hands so the good would triumph over Hitler. Is that a failure?
No.
No! No. You acted when many others turned a blind eye. Silence in the face of evil is itself evil. Guilt stains their bloody hands. Not to speak is to speak. Not to act is to act. Salvatore, you being here is proof you are a war hero. I am proud of you. God, our Father, is too.
I am afraid.
Yes. That makes 2 of us.
Really? You seem so much closer to God than I.
From where I'm sitting, we both look like God has forgotten us.
Well, that's where faith comes in. Huh?
I'll have to use that one in my next sermon.
We do seem to have a lot in common. A German pastor and an Italian spy stuck together in Hitler's death camp.
When you first burst into this cell, fear overcame me. I thought you came to kill me. Yet, at the same time, deep inside me was a peace and a joy that grew stronger and swallowed up the fear.
How can you be so optimistic? So full of joy in this shithole?
There is a fine line between faith and foolishness.
How you're alive at all is a miracle in itself.
All around us are miracles. Hidden joys, small and large. Prison is miserable. Yet I know this joy inside me, no man can lock up or kill.
This joy of yours is dangerous. It got you locked up and thrown in here.
Yes! A dangerous, perilous joy. Yes! Following this path isn't for cowards. Grace and love come at a deadly cost.
Grazie, Dietrich.
Call us fools. We have each other, and we devour this joy fully.
What is it?
My inspiration, brother. While the long, cold nights wait until our day dawns, we shall hold our ground. Unfortunately, I am more of a preacher than a choir conductor, so I hope you can sing.
Are you joking? We Italians invented music.
Joyful we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love.
Thou art giving and forgiving, ever blessing, ever blessed. Wellspring of the joy of living, ocean depth of happy rest. Teach us now to love each other, lift us to your joy divine.
You will not see him again. You may say goodbye to your fellow spy and prisoner.
He is not a prisoner or a spy. He is my brother.
I have written all my life, yet now I am frozen with nothing to say.
Do you remember the night we met for the very first time?
Christmas Eve.
Yes, Christmas Eve. I was just a child.
I was home from university. I loved to hear you sing with your mother, so beautiful and heavenly.
See, you remember? You were all dressed up with matching coats with your siblings.
Grandfather played on his handcrafted guitar, Silent Night.
Right about that. You remember right.
All this talk about our wedding, I failed to ask you, do you desire to have children?
Plenty.
Wonderful. I want our children to experience what we did at Christmas Eve. I want them to see, hear, smell, and taste all that I did as a youth. I desire to see my children walk to church, hand in hand with their grandparents. That very Christmas Eve, the night I first met you, the snow began to fall. Grandfather asked me to carry his guitar. Now, there is nothing in the world quite like our small German village during Christmas. It was magical. All lit up. It was like a giant glass snow globe. We walked through the forest path toward town. Snow amongst the trees made a pure silence. So peaceful and quiet. We didn't talk much, as I believe my grandfather felt like it was a spiritual preparation of solitude before the church service. How fortunate I was to grow up in a family like mine. Love, nurturing, and a deep love for all God's creatures. I learned more about faith from their actions toward others than any words spoke. As we drew closer to the church, more friends would offer salutations and holiday greetings. Now that I was older, Papa trusted me to carry his musical instrument. It was an honor. As we crossed the old stone bridge, the stream below danced with reflected lights. The icicles hung like crystal ornaments, mocking the handmade decorations. White and brown Tudor homes looked like large gingerbread houses. The ancient cobblestone streets passed cafes and toy shops. When we entered through the large wooden doors to the church, I was struck in awe by the armada of candles and music. There, I experienced what joy was. Joy does come in many ways, but at that moment I was drowning in a sea of pure joy. It was God's house, and all were welcome. God brings joy to any place, whether a cathedral or a king's palace or a dirty, smelly manger full of manure. Joy is a hidden treasure, even in a Nazi prison cell. Maria, if my life ends here, shh, but there is more to say.
Speak, no more, my darling. Every word, spoken or unspoken, is hidden deep in my heart. Your story will live on. Come, rest yourself. Your day has been frantic and full.
How did I get so lucky to meet and fall in love with you, Maria?
I don't know. But I am glad my parents finally caved into my constant badgering and agreed to let me date an older man.
And for me to agree to date such a young, naive girl.
Ugh.
Your life would have been less dangerous had our paths not crossed.
Had our paths not crossed, my life would be lost in a dark wood.
I love you, Maria.
I receive it completely, my darling. But I've got a wedding to plan. You being stuck in here means I have to do all the heavy lifting. Remember, Dietrich, my sweet darling, our marriage is one where we share equally the daily chores, including dirty dishes. And I refuse to touch your smelly socks. Understood?
Understood.
I see the sky getting lighter. Morning has come.
Maria, please don't leave me again.
I never have. I am with you always. Now lay down your pen, your journals. Close your eyes. You have run the good race, fought the good fight.
I wish I could kill you here. But Hitler wants a special hanging for you. You, Dietrich, are the last one on my list. Each man responsible for the attempted assassination that failed, I have hunted down and caught. I did what I was asked to do. A good and faithful servant. Soon, you will see God face to face, and your friends too. You had your chance, Bonhoeffer. It did not have to end this way.
Yes! You had your chance, Muller. It didn't have to end this way.
joyful we adore.